Alright everyone, don't hate me. Yes, I know Japan and China are not the same place, and I know this is a Japanese paint job on a Chinese van. I get it. But it's hilarious, and I'm going to keep it this way because I want to piss people off, and it makes me laugh every time I see it. But that being said, welcome back to another tuning video on the channel. Today, we're working with the Wuling Sunshine. Right now I have it top of S1 class, and I've already done a base tune in it because I put something on my TikTok for it already. So if you want to go follow me on TikTok or Twitter, same thing. Dose Actual is the username on both of those. Let's walk through and see what we've done for the upgrades. Of course, we have the wide body.
It's the best thing I've ever seen.
Which actually decreases your points lower. Like when you have it originally, it's D class. You put this on it, it makes the performance index points lower. But the higher power you get, the more performance it increases. We put the 3-liter straight 6 in it. I believe that is a 2JZ. It's all-wheel drive. And then after that, we did aero on the back, of course, because it's the only place you can do it. We have racing tires on it. So you could theoretically put on semi-slicks and then get more power out of it, but we're going to go with the regular tires. They are as wide as they will go, because this is technically a micro van and it had tiny tires on it the first time. I think we just fully upgraded everything else. We went for the 7-speed gearbox, light driveline, the race diff. We have upgraded brakes, yep. We have race springs. We have the anti-roll bars as far as they will go. We have the roll cage as far as it will go, and it is as light as I could get it. And now for power, I believe, I don't remember what we did for this guy. It was just displacement. Everything else takes you up to S2, and we don't have... Oh, we do have one partial turbo upgrade. That is as close to 900 as I could get it without going over. So, let me walk you through the tune real quick. We may end up changing this. This is just a base tune, so stick around till the end of the video. So we got our tires done. This is kind of where I ended up at with the... gearing. I wanted... Ooh, that's the wrong one. I kind of wanted to make this guy slightly shorter. I didn't adjust these at all. We may end up doing that. I did some extra toe on the front and the rear, and then up the angle. The anti-roll bars are as follows. Very soft in the front, medium stiff in the rear. Same with the springs. I am actually going to lower it all the way now. The damping I fiddled with a little bit. It was really high when I very first got it. It was at like 13, and for some reason it's doing that stupid thing again. They need to fix it, but these are the numbers I ended up coming up with. Aero, brake, differential, we're about right where I wanted to be performance wise within driving it for like 2 minutes, so I could go post it on TikTok. So let's go do some laps around the track, see how we handle, and then maybe we'll do a rivals time. And I will leave you guys with the full tune if I change anything at the end of the race, or at the end of the rivals. Let's see how we do around the track. 1 go or 2 goes. Should be able to hit this corner fairly quick. Got a nice wide body, and we can keep in. Ooh, nice. How funny would this be if this thing ended up being like the Honda Odyssey? Oh, turn, please, thank you. From Forza Motorsport, where they have to ban it from online racing because it's too good. That'd be so dang funny. Dude, this thing handles really well. This is going to be my racing vehicle from now on in S1 class. Street racing, road racing, definitely this car. Let's check our telemetry. We want the heat in the tires. Alright, some of these corners are acting just a touch weird, so we're going to go in and decrease the catch on the damping. We're going to actually drop this guy quite a bit. I think we want to be like right at 6.2. Get us some more nose grabbing going around the corner.
You have arrived.
Alright, S1 Rivals, let's see, what's our best time? Our best time is 59, just over a minute. Maybe just under a minute. It might be just a hair under a minute. So, our goal is to get more than just a hair under a minute in this van, because I think it would be hilarious if I could outlap a Corvette in this S1 racing van. Oh man, this thing's terrible. It's actually so good and I hate it. Alright, onwards to the flying lap. Alright, here we come on another flying lap. I've done some tuning. This thing handles kind of like a van still, as it always will, because it's kind of top heavy. But it still handles really, really well. Comparative to, say, other vehicles that are not tuned and not, like, really good at racing. Some muscle cars in S1 would not do near as well as this thing does, which is surprising. I'm expecting like a 101. Oh, we already have a 101. But one with a clean time this time, yeah? Not hit the wall like I did right there last time. Brake, hard in. Very nice. This thing does handle really, really well. Come on, baby. Keep her going. Light dab of brakes. Turn in nice and sharp. 1-2. 1012. That's gonna do it. That's the best lap I've had in this thing. I've done a bunch of tuning, done a bunch of fiddling with it, and I could not get it to drive right, but now we got it. We got her evened out. We had to like stiffen a whole bunch of the back suspension components because it seems like the rear wing kind of glitches out I have the rear wing arrow very low. In fact, I'll just show you. I think this was the same. Those are about the same. That's the same. That's the same. I don't know if I actually messed with the anti-roll bars at all now that I'm thinking about it, but there you go. Here's the springs. I did lower it. You saw that. The damping. Here's where we fiddled with some stuff. I increased the rebound stiffness on both the front and drastically on the rear. I decreased the bump stiffness just a touch on the front and increased it a good chunk on the rear because it was having issues. The front arrow is all the way down and the rear arrow is almost to where it started at because it just is lifting the nose really hard. It's kind of weird. It almost seems like it shouldn't be doing that, but it is, so that we're dealing with it. Brakes I don't touch. Differential 35, 25, 65, 25, 75. Very nice and even. I don't know if you can tell. But that seems to make it handle really, really well. If you really wanted to, you could decrease the front acceleration just a touch, only down to like 30 or so, and I think that might help, but not. I don't think it's going to help enough to really matter. You kind of want the grab from when you're powering out of a corner more than you do the understeer or the oversteer, like letting off going into the corner. Either way, check out the share code. It's in the bottom right. Has been ever since I started going over this, and I'm going to leave you guys there. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoy it.